Okay, first match is going to take place, or first game of the match is going to take place on Moondance. And we'll begin introducing our first player here at the top left. Throwing down early pool here, so pulling out some cheeky play to start off this series. Give it up for the red Zerg player from Team Gosu. It is Reaper. And spawn here at the bottom right, we got our blue Protoss. Playing for the team of License to Kill. It is Nina. Okay, so interesting play here from Reaper. Going up to the early gas and pool, which is quite unusual, especially since Protoss these days sent out an early pro for the hatchery block as well as the scout. And Nina is going to see that there is early lings. Now, he did not scout the early roach warren. But luckily for Nina, she did actually make her buildings at the top side instead of the bottom. So this is going to be so good for Nina. I mean, it could have been a bit dicey if Nina's, built her pylon and gateway at the bottom, but no, she built it at the ramp on the main base. So it's going to be so much safer here. And this is a great start for Nina. I mean, she's still not out of the woods yet. There are roaches, it seems. Oh, actually, you know what? Looks like Reaper did adapt to the situation. He realized that there is no bottom base here. So instead of committing to the roaches, gonna go ahead and just try to get a hatchery and kind of build his way out of this. He is gonna be a little bit behind, especially, not doing any damage with the lings, but as well as going for the roaches. This is going to hurt Reaper economically. And interesting, going for burrow here. Huh. Very interesting build order opening here from Reaper. I have no idea what this is for. I mean, I could maybe guess that this is for roach burrow play, like burrow movement. But the lair is not coming up anytime soon. I mean, Reaper has stopped making any gases. So, not quite sure what the burrow is for. I mean, of course, Reaper can burrow some of the lings on the other bases, like the pocket third, or maybe the outside thirds. Limit Nina to only maybe, 2 bases, but the Oracle is going to have Revelation, so should be able to clean up the burrowed lane. This is just quite a very interesting build order here from Reaper for sure. Kind of a head scratcher, I gotta say, but let's see what he does have in preparation for this. Currently, the burrow does not have any. Okay, there we go. First burrowed link there. But again, Nina can just basically take his other bases. But there are 3 potential third bases on this map. This is not the greatest map to go for burrowed links on each of the bases. Seven more drones coming down to that Oracle. So in total, 8 drones going down, and that is gonna put Reaper so behind here. I mean, this is a significant worker deficit. And I gotta wonder, what is Reaper's transition here? Still no gas mining. I mean, I don't blame him because he needs to replenish those lost workers somehow, and in order to do so, you gotta sacrifice something. So he sacrifices his gas, his tech. Meanwhile, Nina, I mean, she's got the Stargate, got 2 Void Rays to clear out any Overlords, as well as maybe go across the map with those Void Rays. Also got the Immortals on the way, Twilight Council. Like, she is so far ahead in every aspect of this game, whether it's economy, whether it's tech, you name it. Oh boy, getting a little bit of lag here. I apologize for that. Alright, hopefully that passes away. But in the meantime, War Prism being made, Nina is going to go ahead and... Oh, this is not good. I might have to check something out. I have an idea maybe what's going on, but I gotta confirm. Okay, we'll see if this is going to be the final attack. If this is the final attack, then I'm not going to ask for a pause. But if this is going to be the final attack, or this is not going to be the final attack, then I might ask for a pause here. Alright, looks like Nina is going to go ahead and force the retreat of the drones. I mean, Reaper, what can he do really? I mean, he had to pump out those drones in order to make up for all the lost drones. So now he has no army to speak of, and Nina knocking at the front door here, gonna force the cancel on that evolution chamber as well, the upgrade. And there we have it. Reaper taps on out, and Nina taking the lead. Okay, let me see here. What is going on? Alright, so I think I found out why it's been lagging. So usually I don't usually lag, but it's certainly not an internet thing, because first of all, I live in NA, and this is on NA, but apparently I just found out that one of my PC fans has stopped working. So my guess is that my PC is overheating a little bit, and that's causing the lag. I have no idea why the fan all of a sudden has stopped working. This is quite unfortunate. But you know what? We're gonna power on through. Hopefully, it's not too bad. We only have like this series, and then the next series, and then I think we're done, or we'll be concluding for today. But yeah, my apologies, guys. I don't know why my fan just suddenly stopped, or at least one of my fans. I'll have to make sure to buy a new fan for because I'm casting another day, and
Game paused.
Gotta make sure I have at least 3 fans to make sure the cooling is up to par. So if you guys can just bear with me, hopefully the lag doesn't come up, but if it does, once again, I apologize. If it gets too horrible, then maybe I'll just ask for a short pause, maybe let it cool a little bit. But at this point, there's really nothing I can do. So by the way, we just had to remake the game here because one of the players had the wrong race. But yeah, it looks like our second map will take place on Data C. Nina is gonna go ahead and go into the game with a 1-0 lead, and this is gonna be a tough hill to climb for Reaper because Nina is such a strong player, and to be down 0-1, not the greatest start. All right. Just waiting for the players to confirm. All right, so apparently race switching is allowed in the middle of a series. I guess Rainer should be happy about that because of course he does sometimes switch over to Protoss play. I don't think Reaper is going to switch to Terran though. Oh wait, is he? Oh wait, he is. Wow. All right, so apparently Reaper is switching to Terran. He's like, I'm not playing any more ZVP. I'm playing TVP here. Okay, we'll see how this turns out. Blank 444 in the live chat as saying, put normal fan on PC or look for a cable stuck in fan. Yeah, I am gonna look it over to see if I can get the fan working again after the stream. Unfortunately, I can't do anything now. I mean, I took the front panel off to... I completely took off the front panel to potentially get some extra air in, but I'm not quite sure if it's going to work or not. Alright. Fingers crossed that the lag isn't too bad. Let's go ahead and introduce our first player here at the bottom left. We got our blue Protoss playing for License to Kill. It is Nina. Oops, let me do that again. There we go. And spawning here at the top right, we got our red Terran from Team Gosu. It is Reaper. Okay, I guess we know why he wants to play Terran. He wants to go for the double proxy, and I think Nina has some inclination that something cheesy was possible. I mean, switching over to Terran in the middle of a series, he must have something up his sleeve. So Nina's like, you know what? Better safe than sorry. Gonna send a probe out. Gonna scout. And it's gonna pay off. And oh my goodness. Not only is it gonna be 2 racks. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a 3 racks coming up. 3 racks Reaper. And unfortunately for him, this is one of the maps that Protoss can actually wall off. So this is not gonna start off too well for our Terran, as there's only one pathway now that he can enter in with his Reaper. This is going to be so much of an advantage for Nina. However, I mean, that is still 3 racks. He still needs to pump out the units and make sure he pulls his probes, his injured probes, to save them as much as possible. Alright, gonna lose 2 drones, oh sorry, not 2 drones, 2 probes here. We might actually have ourselves a quick second game here. I mean, Nina doing her best to pump out those adepts. If Nina can survive and not lose too much probes, she's gonna have the Oracle tech. And unfortunately for Reapers, Reapers don't shoot up in the air. I'm not gonna have any anti-air unless the factory is thrown down. However, you know, when you go for 3 racks, you're gonna have a much later factory. This is pretty committed. The factory is not gonna come down anytime soon, and that Oracle is already being pumped out. And if that Oracle goes out, goes into the mineral line, then that is pretty much the end of those a lot of SCVs. Now Nina might actually stick the Oracle back at home to just defend against these Reapers. At least until she has enough adepts to deal with them. This is basically living up to his name. Reaper living up to his name with Reapers. And there we have it. Oracle tech has been revealed, and Reaper, what is he gonna do? He's gonna throw down an engineering bay? Will he throw down a factory? Or will he just continue making Reapers? And it looks like he will just continue making Reapers. Nina holding off strong, hasn't lost too much thus far. 3 probes, yeah, but only 1 adept for 5 Reapers, and was that 2? Yeah, 2 SCVs. So Nina holding strong. She has the second base as well. There's no factory. There's no second CC. Reaper, this is pretty much all he has. And if he's not going to get any damage done within the next minute or 2, it's going to look ugly for him. Oh my goodness, this is kind of, I'm not going to lie, this is kind of sad. So 4 barracks, and he has to make all his add-ons in the middle of the map. He can't lift them up, you know, to go back home. I mean, that is just not feasible, to lift up 3 barracks and fly back home where you don't even have a factory. You're not gonna have anything to deal with the oracles as well. So might as well, I guess, build your add-ons right there. And yeah, this is quite sad. Oh, actually saves that. Gonna be able to heal it with the shield battery. But here we go, pulling the boys. This is it. Reaper is going all in. I mean, there's really no transitions he can do. I'm not quite sure this is gonna work. There's 3 oracles. There's a shield battery back at home as well. And here we go, zap away with those pulsar beams. All the anti-air has gone down. All the Marines has been zapped away. And that is gonna be it. Nina gonna take the second game. What an interesting second game there.